Oh, yeah, coming back here. Chef Joe, they like you, man. I'm telling you. I've got a lot of fans with you. Well, everybody out there, I'm looking out the crowd and I'm thinking to myself, every one of them would love to play in your place. You know, because you got, let's talk about it, because you got some of the unique things happening at St. George's.
We do, it's a Cajun restaurant, so I try to emphasize the jazz and the blues primarily, but we do a few other types of music too. We have a showcase that's basically singer-songwriters, and that's on the third Saturday of the month. The last Saturday, or the last Friday and Saturday of the month is the blues.
Right.
And that's Gary Cogdell and friends will say. It's pretty much a jam session that he invites the musicians. And then Kenny Jones, he does the same kind of jam session with jazz on Thursday nights, and that's every Thursday night. So.
Yeah, and Kenny loves the jazz, so I know he's
yes, he does.
Yeah, he's been doing that for quite some time now. I know that's his thing. But I've been hearing so many musicians talk about, Tim, you got to come down to the country store, right here, you know. And they said it's not big, so you got so many tables. So if you want to go, but the food is spectacular, you know. And that's what they not so much the music's great and everything else, but they all come back tell me about the food.
Well, we have. Pretty much all authentic Cajun food there and American food. So if you don't like, you know, Cajun, then there is other alternatives. And we have 11 tables, 40 seats, and 6 bar stools. So that's it. So, and we cook, you know, for each table, you know, I only have 4 burners in the kitchen. So everything that's made, it's made from fresh ingredients and it's made when you order it.
Right.
So it's a little bit different experience than your average place. And
going to a restaurant and everything. Yeah. And I love Cajun food. Now, I'm sitting there and, you know, where'd you learn Cajun? Because that's a specialty. You can't just...
Well, I was a merchant marine and I spent some time in Louisiana, but I just really loved the food.
Right.
And I learned from some of the guys from down there. I learned from a couple chefs. And, you know, there's a lot of secrets, a lot of tricks to it. And yeah. It took me a while to pick it up, but, you know.
You cook on the Merchant Marines?
No, I was a captain, actually.
Yeah, riverboat captain kind of deal then, huh?
Sort of. Yeah.
The chef that became a riverboat captain.
There you go.
But, you know, what are you cooking here?
This is shrimp remoulade. So it's shrimp seasoned with my Cajun seasoning, which we do make in-house.
And you do sell that?
We do sell that out of the restaurant, yeah.
Yeah, so when you say country store, you got other things in it?
We've got a few. We've mostly some of the specialty stuff. I still, you know, we can andouille sausage, boudin, you know, alligator sausage, you know, sell things like that. Spices.
Call me stupid, but I'm sitting there, I'm thinking to myself, you know, whereabouts is it located in St. George?
Well, it's in North St. George's on the corner of Maine and Delaware. Yeah. So there's 4 streets in North St. George.
That's what I was going to say. You know,
it's not really hard to find.
You're definitely going to be able to figure it out. That's for sure. Where you're located.
You're going to find it. Trust me.
Now, Brittany's been out of the picture over there, sitting on the heater and staying warm and everything. But I know that she probably wanted to run over here and eat one of these. Now, you're getting ready to put a sauce on there. What is that again?
This is remoulade, and we make this as well. And it's the best way to describe this is a seasoned mayonnaise.
Yeah.
You know, and it's got a little spice to it. There's not a lot of heat to this dish. As a matter of fact, there's not a lot of heat to most Cajun dishes.
Right.
You know, it's the spice is what you're looking for, not necessarily the heat.
Do you have barbecue shrimp down there?
Well, we have New Orleans barbecue shrimp.
That's right. That's all. Don't tell the people about that. No,
okay. You don't want them to know about that.
I don't want them to know about that because I got to get down there real quick. Because once they eat that, place going to be filled. I love that.
You don't want me to explain what it is?
Yeah, well, go ahead. Because I'm telling you, that's one of my favorite dishes, and it's hard to find it outside of being in New Orleans. Right. I mean, someplace down in Louisiana.
It's basically the barbecue. I don't know how they came up with barbecue, but it's not. It's butter and beer.
Right. Is that what it is?
It's butter and beer, basically, and a lot of other ingredients.
Right,
and you know, it comes with French bread, you know, which we use real, crusty French bread.
My mouth's watering.
And it's a wonderful dish.
Yeah. So it's butter and beer. I was trying to figure out.
Pretty much.
I know that some of the other spices and things, but now would your spice work in that if I was to just take that?
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could make it yourself with that, and then you need a few more herbs.
Right.
And that would be a matter of preference. You can use rosemary, you can use thyme, whatever your preference is on the herbs.
Yeah, because I've been playing with it, and you know, because I'm telling you, that's the best thing I ever had in my mouth. I mean, they're just absolutely delicious. So beer, I got to remember though, beer.
Yep, butter and beer.
You can't go wrong with butter. That's what the chefs
you
tell me and everything else. But a great little place. Mardi Gras coming up, you know.
Mardi Gras we're doing, it's going to be a really special Mardi Gras this year. Carnival has already started. So, you know, Mardi Gras is basically that week, and then Fat Tuesday is the end. That's the Tuesday. But what we're doing is we're starting actually on February 24th. As a matter of fact, Kenny Jones is going to open with jazz, and then we're going to have blues that weekend, and then we're going to have basically through the rest of the time, all the way to the 8th, we're going to have music every night. You know, different acts, usually probably smaller acts, you know, duets, whatever. But, and then we're going to close out Fat Tuesday with Gary Cogdell and a friend of his. It's a reunion when he was very young. He used to play with a guy named Seth. Is that right, Seth? Yeah. And it was called Kid Red and the Rocket. So they're having a reunion, and that'll close.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've heard about that from years back. Yeah. So that should be exciting. But it's you know, when you're talking about it, it's a quaint little place. I mean, that's people say, Tim, you got to go down there. It's an experience. It truly is, and the food and all.
Well, you're right there. You're right. Part of the music. The music. There's no stage. It's not far away. You know, you're actually part of the whole experience.
Right.
You know?
So it is an experience to go and everything. And how long have you had it now?
Well, we've had the place for 10 years. We got our liquor license about 2.5 years ago, and remodeled and made it you know what it is now. So,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. So you're enjoying life. I know that. You
well,
like it. You like this. I mean, I can tell.
Yeah,
you
I
like,
do.
You like the food. You like the cooking and everything else. You still get back there and experiment a little bit yourself.
Well, yeah. As a matter of fact, I still pretty much control the kitchen. I have a chef now that does the cooking, and you know, but I make sure everything's perfect.
Yeah, and using your spices. Don't add anything to it.
Don't add anything to it.
I'm gonna have to get some of that. I didn't realize that I can. I can't wait. I've got to get down there now. I know you have that on the menu, so I've got to get down there and check this. This is once again, what is this there?
This is shrimp remoulade.
Shrimp remoulade. And as I do this, I want you guys to put a big hand together once again, and well, they're giving me a signal and everything. Real quick, I didn't realize website. www.stgeorgescountrystore.com, all spelled out. And we're on Facebook now, too. So. Yeah, oh, yeah, we're pushing that today.
Yep.
Can we be friends? You're going to send me a message? Yeah,
there you go.
I'm going to take a bite of this. You go take a bite of whatever you have there. Hopefully they followed along. Well, they got to get your spice first, so.
Right.
Yeah, it's real easy to do, but I'm going to take a bite of this. Put your hands together one time. We'll see you in a minute.